In this video, we're going to pick up a course modification and go through some more of the fields. So in the first video, we showed how to initiate a course modification, and here we're going to continue on. So you'll want to make sure you have your name in the faculty author field, the proposal start, which anything that we're working on this fall that needs to go in next fall's catalog will be CC Fall 27. If you're just starting it to get some work done in preparation for later, you would select a future term, but right now we're just using Fall 27. Rationale for proposal is a really brief description of why you are submitting this course that helps the committee understand why you're submitting it, and it's also what's going to be put on the curriculum report for the Board of Trustees. A few things to note, because I'm not going to go over the details of every field, but some really important things are that most fields on this page will have some sort of brief explanation of what is supposed to be occurring in that field. So please do read that explanation. There are also many times links for you to provide more information for you. All right, I'm going to move along down to course basics. So you're just going to review your subject code and your course number. In many cases, you are not going to be changing your subject code at all. You might only if you are working on a common course numbering course, for example. You're going to review your department here. It's in the drama department. Your course title and your course description, which you will review. For both of these fields, if you do end up wanting to make any changes, you just type right in the field. So whatever you're going to change, and you can't see it, but up at the top, there was a little thing there that said all changes saved. So as you are typing in, the form is saving. And a quick note is that the forms are going to be saving right here to drafts, as long as you're working on them in a draft. All right, moving along. You're going to want to review your discipline and make sure your discipline is appropriate for this class. We've provided a link to the MQ handbook, and whether it's a master's discipline or a bachelor's discipline is determined by the MQ handbook, so please take a look. Your YFA class capacity has already been established for this course, and it is included there. If you are needing to make a change to this number, you would want to reach out to YFA. Okay, on the course logistics card, we have the top and the SIP code. So we are phasing out top codes, so please pay attention here to the SIP code. This is what you're going to want to look at. So in addition to just reading what your SIP code is, you're going to want to click on this link here, Find SIP here, to the National Center for Education and Statistics. Oops, I'm not sure what that is. Get rid of that. So what I'm going to want to do right behind here is expand entire tree. And that gives me every SIP code possible. And the SIP we were looking at, I'm going to do a Control F, put in the number 50.0501. And that takes me right to that SIP. And if I click on it, I get a definition. And what I'm going to want to do is read that definition and make sure it is still applicable for my class. If it is not, I'm going to come back here and find a SIP out of this list that is applicable to my class. And most likely what it would still be, in that same area. Not always, but likely it's still going to be in that same general 50.05 for drama, for example. So you're just going to want to make sure that your SIP is actually fitting for that class. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to the curriculum analyst. Some of these codes here, if it's a CTE course, you're going to want to review the level of occupational status for your code. And for all non-CTE courses, it's going to be SAM-E, not occupational. But if it is a CTE course, you'll want to read up on CB09 SAM codes here to make sure your course is using the right code. Allowed number of retakes. Again, we put lots of helpful information in the on the side here for you to read. So majority of classes are going to be 0, except for courses that meet repeatability guidelines. So if you have questions about whether your course should be repeatable, you can click and read there. If your course is 0, you can leave blank unless course is repeatable. All right, moving along, grade options. So we have some choices here. If you select grading scale, like it is noted here, grading scale allows students to choose a grade or to choose P, pass, no pass. The other option for a credit course would be pass, no pass only. So if you choose grading scale, that does allow them to choose pass, no pass. Pass, no pass only is what it says, pass, no pass only. For field trips, you're going to, are field trips required? And you can select required, not required, or maybe required. Please keep in mind that whatever you select here is going to have to match your selection on the distance education addendum, which we will get to later. All right, moving along, materials fees. Currently, none of our courses actually have materials fees, although a handful of our courses do have certification fees. So if a materials fee is something that you are thinking of, you'll definitely want to talk to your dean first. All fees must be discussed with the dean and the BPI before proposing to curriculum committee. And if a fee is approved, then you must work with the curriculum analyst to have a form on file.